What's good, Lifestyle Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, I know you guys have heard about the new BMW M5 being released. Now, I'm going to sit here and say this, and you can already probably guess what I'm going to say. But I do not like this new BMW M5. I'm going to be completely blunt and honest with you guys. I'm a straight shooter when it comes to the stuff like this. I do not like the new BMW M5. I just wish BMW would stop with the big, bold looking. I just wish they would stop with the over exaggerated lines and shit like that. I just wish they would stop. Now, I'm going to sit here and say this, and don't get me wrong. 707 horsepower or 717 horsepower from a new hybrid M model. It sounds good and all, but I'm going to sit here and say this. I'm going to reserve my judgment, and right now we're going to introduce it. This is the new BMW M5. I mean, honestly, I'm going to say this. Only thing I see is more shit to break. This is the only thing I see. All of this new tech that's coming into the new BMW M5, the grille, the new headlight design, taillight design, like this whole entire instrument cluster and the surrounding lighting, and then you got the touchscreen. You got this for hot and cold. Your climate control systems and all this stuff. I mean, all of this right here, this new design that BMW is going with their shift panel, the shift lever, and all this stuff. It's all nice, but I'm gonna show you a little spot right here. Every car has all of these electronics that are crucial to the drivability of the car right here in the center console, which is good and all. But you also got to be thinking about like this too. You have a drink carrier right there. So when something gets on this, it's going to cause a problem, especially something sticky. Now let's have them introduce this vehicle.
First glance. We have got a wide body on the front, plus 7.5 centimeters compared to the standard 5 series, and also the first on the rear, we have a wide body there as well, plus 4.8 centimeters. In general, you can also see the huge air inlets in the front, making sure we get enough air supplied to the drivetrain, and this is really the identification of the new M5. We have clear lines, big surfaces, monolithic design, so no small sophisticated parts, and this makes the new M5 look very sporty and extroverted.
Absolutely, it looks the business, it looks sporty, muscular, as an M5 should. And honestly, I love the new illuminated grills in the front, the new kidney design. It's just gorgeous. And could we walk around the car a little bit, and you can tell me all about this power plant?
Yeah, so we have got the M hybrid drive system on the new M5. It's a combination of a 4.4 liter V8 engine and an electric engine installed into the gearbox. The total output of this drivetrain is 727 horsepower and 1000 Newton meters of torque.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot, and it sounds exciting.
Now I'm going to say this. On paper, 727, I know I got it wrong. Sorry about the 10 horsepower difference. I do apologize for that. But as a person that likes his cars, me in particular, I'm a fan of this generation M5. And I believe this is the F80 or the G80 M5. I believe it's the G. I'm not sure. I'm a particular fan of this one. And to me, this M5, although it being the 2018, it still looks a lot better than this. When I think of a muscular, when I think of a muscular BMW M5, what comes to mind is this, not this. See this right here, 727 horsepower, 1,000 newton meters of torque, which translates to right around 700 foot-pounds of torque. It all sounds good, but the thing is, what you got to think about when you're talking about a car with 700 horsepower and in the hybrid, you got to think about the weight. This car weighs significantly more than the previous generation. And you want to know how I know? You got to count in the hybrid battery. Because I can guarantee you this, that hybrid battery is right at the rear, right between the rear seat and the rear tires. Right there in that little space right there. I bet you that battery is right there. And then
in pure M fashion, can we put all those Newton meters on the rear tires?
Yes, so the new M5 still comes with the MX Drive system, so it allows you to drive with the MX Drive, with the MX Drive Sport setting, pushing more to the rear wheels, but also still with DSC off, you can put all the power to the rear wheels, which might be challenging, but it's possible.
And very important question, does it have the M Drift Analyzer?
No, the M5 doesn't come with the M Drift Analyzer. I think this is something for our M2 and M3, M4 family, which is even more playful than the M5.
Actually, no, because the previous model M5, that M5 model you could actually switch it from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive, and it would allow you to drift. Take all the driving nannies off. Put in the rear wheel drive. It will turn. It will hit the corners hard. You could drift that car. This car is a pure all-wheel drive car.
Absolutely. So, of course, it's pushing a lot of numbers, a lot of power. And is this the same engine that's in the current XM, or is that a different sort of platform?
So the V8 engine and the gearbox, it's the same like on the XM, but we do have a different high voltage battery. And obviously, we have adjusted the drivetrain a lot to fit the characteristics of the M5. Yes. So, for example, we have different bearings, mountings of the engine. We have an air duct, which was specifically developed for the M5. We have our own cooling package. We have the exhaust developed specially, and obviously the whole application of the drivetrain, it's completely adjusted to the M5 and different from the XM.
Absolutely. And of course, this is a hybrid engine. And could you tell me more about the hybrid capabilities of the car? How much power it delivers in electric-only mode? Yeah. Of course, combined, we've already said it. And can you drive this on pure petrol by turning off the electric motors, or is it always going to intervene?
Yeah, so basically it's very cool that you have these two worlds in one drivetrain. Right. So we can drive purely electric up to 69 kilometers WLTP. Yeah. So it's easily possible to commute in and out of cities purely electric. Yeah. The electric engine comes with 197 horsepower and allows you to drive up to 140 kilometers per hour, which is already really cool.
Motorway miles, yeah?
Yeah, and otherwise the electric engine obviously is used to increase the power of the V8 drivetrain. So we have new possibilities to experience the acceleration of this drivetrain, like we have, for example, the boost control function, which is part of the M-Drive Professional. In this kind of mode, it's like a launch control during driving. So it works like with a long pull on the left pedal, you activate it, and then the drivetrain is pre-tensioned. So actually the electric engine in the beginning is working against the combustion engine, and during the countdown that is coming up on the display, when you release the throttle, you have this impressive forward acceleration, which gives you an immense push and allows you to experience the full 1,000 Newton meters at hundredths of a second.
Now I'm gonna say this. Like I said, it sounds good, but when it comes to a car like this, how does it? My thing is, okay, I see you. I see you're on the track. I see you're on the track with another vehicle. But my question is this: why didn't you guys test it against the previous generation of M5? Because if it was me, and if I was a test driver, I would test this vehicle up against the previous model of M5 to compare notes based upon what I'm feeling in the vehicle and what I'm feeling in the new vehicle. That's what I would do. That's just based upon my mindset when it comes down to this specific car. Now I understand what she's saying about the range and stuff like that. It's good that you can drive in EV only mode and also you can drive in pure gas mode. But the thing is, this is a performance hybrid. How can it stack up next to the previous model of M5, which was purely gasoline, petrol, whichever part of the world you are in, gasoline or petrol? How does this car fare against the previous model? What does it feel like? What are the experiences? Because if it were me, this car, it's new, it's improved, it's got the same powertrain as the XM. Now, those of you who know me, I'm gonna pull a little bit of my business out here. I worked at the BMW plant. I worked at BMW plant Spartanburg. So I know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the specific XM model. Now, this model, how will it compare to the previous model? So that's all I'm saying. I'm just the person that likes physical buttons. I don't like everything touchscreen, and that's the thing that's going to be a problem with me, especially with this car right here. Everything's on the interface, and when that interface breaks or something goes wrong with the entire vehicle, you're gonna have to literally spend an arm and a leg and take it to a BMW dealership. And if it's a brick, you're gonna have to literally get it towed to the dealership, and that's gonna cost you thousands upon thousands of dollars. Now, this drivetrain is a hybrid, so you got to worry about the electric motors, you got to worry about the transmission, you got to worry about the engine, you got to worry about the rear drive axle. You got to think about all of this stuff, especially with this. And with that added weight, how much is it going to cost to repair all of this? So that's where I'm coming in at as a consumer.
Amazing. So you basically got a rolling launch control, so to speak, in the car. So this being a slightly bigger car and slightly heavier, how has BMW addressed the point of driving dynamic? Because this is the ultimate driving machine, and we're interested in about how it actually handles.
Yeah, so compared to the previous M5, we have increased in length by 11 centimeters, in width by 7 centimeters, and in height by 4 centimeters. So obviously the dimensions got bigger, we have got more space inside of the car, and we spend a lot of time developing the whole driving dynamics part. So like the chassis, the suspension, we did a lot of development, adding a lot of different parts. So we have a M5 specific front axle, we have M5 specific temper spring settings, we have the M adaptive suspension there, and for first time as standard, the new M5 is also coming with the integral active steering. So it means the rear wheels are also steering, helping us to achieve our targets for the driving dynamics.
Beautiful. So that handles well in the city and on the track.
Yeah, so you, as you are used to from other M models, you can do the M setup.
Yeah.
You go from comfort for the daily driving, and you can go via Sport or Sport Plus for the very dynamic driving, and adjust the settings there by pushing just one button. Okay. And so it makes the perfect car for both situations there by pushing just one button.
Okay, I just want to rewind it back. So, right here.
Plus for the very dynamic driving.
Right here is what I'm talking about. Okay, so it does, so you can switch it into rear-wheel drive model. Okay, that's what I was worried about. Okay, so you got all-wheel drive, well, four-wheel drive sport, and then you got the two-wheel drive, which is going to be mainly rear-wheel drive. Okay, so that's what I was worried about with this car. Okay, cool.
driving and adjust the settings there by pushing just one button. And so it makes the perfect car for both situations. So having a comfortable drive for longer distances, but also a sporty drive for nice country roads or even going on a racetrack.
How does the new adaptive suspension and the geometry of the car compare to the Touring? Is there any difference between the two cars, or is that something you can't even tell me right now?
Yeah, we have to look at the Touring a bit later on, yeah, you can really look forward also to this one.
I think that's it.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, BMW is going to be offering a wagon variant of this new M5. Now, for the longest period of time, we've been asking for a BMW M5 wagon. Now, let me show you a M5 Touring from 2023 model. BMW M5 Touring. So, why the fuck they not showing 2023? Okay, so the F90 M5 Touring. So this right here, oh my God, that thing looks more amazing than I thought. Fuck you, England. Fuck you, Europe. Y'all got the nice one. Damn, that thing's sexy. Look at that. Oh my Jesus. I'm jealous as fuck now. Look at that. The ass on that car look better than the bitch with a big. The ass on that car look better than the bitch with a fat ass. Looky. Boy. Damn, I'm jealous as hell. This motherfucker nice. If that car comes out look like that, okay, I'll change my mind. I'll get the wagon. But the sedan, no. Look at that. Old versus new. And the new looks so much. Chef's kiss. That. Dang, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm jealous. Damn. I'm jealous. I'm real jealous.
It's a little bit of a hint for you guys, so that's all I'm going to say for now. So you might have seen me hold this phone in my hand, and that's because I've got a million questions from you guys from the social media channels, and one of them here is about the M styling and specifically about the wider stance, because this, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first M5 that's got a wide body kit on the rear arches. So tell me more about this new styling of the car.
Yeah, so we decided to go more extroverted on the design. Therefore, we have the wide body now on the front and on the rear, and you can really see it very nicely when you're standing next to the car here, this wide stance of the car. Obviously, this allows us also to bring the wheels more to the outside, to also fit bigger wheels. We have got 20-inch wheels now on the front. We have 21-inch wheels on the rear, and the whole appearance also with the rocker panel, which is specific for the M5, it just gives the M5 a really sporty design also from the side. And when you look at this small line going around the wheelhouses, this is also increasing the driving dynamics styling of the M5 compared to the standard 5 series.
Indeed, it does look muscular, as I've said before. I really do love the look of it. And I can't help but notice there is a vent in the side panel and the side skirt in the front. Could you tell me about that?
Yeah, it's not a vent. It's actually where we have mounted the dynamic light carpet, which is welcoming you to your M5 with an M-specific pattern when you're approaching your new M5.
That is very fancy, and I really do love the look of that. I also can't help but notice the beautiful carbon fiber roof. Is this the only option on the M5, or can you get other types of roofs?
Yeah, as standard, the new M5 is coming with a panoramic glass roof. Okay. And as option, you can opt for the carbon fiber package, which contains the carbon fiber mirror caps, the carbon fiber roof, and the really nice carbon fiber gurney on the back.
And is the carbon package coming as a whole with the inside and outside, or you can spec them however you want?
You can spec inside and outside separately. It's only the exterior parts that I just mentioned that are coming all together in this one pack.
Could you get, for example, a panoramic roof and all the other carbon bits on the outside, or can you need to get all of them out?
Yeah, it's connected, the mirror caps, roof and gurney as an option, but obviously later on there will be some M Performance parts offerings also for some more carbon fiber parts if you are looking forward to that.
Absolutely. I would love to hear more about the carbon fiber on the interior because there's quite a bit of it.
Also carbon fiber we have got as an interior trim option inside. Besides that, in the interior you can find the new M multifunction seats, newly developed for the M5, also coming in new colors and with a specific black metallic leather, which is also giving another nice detail to the interior. Furthermore, on the interior you can see the new M high performance steering wheel with 12 o'clock marking in red, the M1 and M2 buttons still there where you need them to get into your presets very easily. And then obviously the interior is characterized by the new curved display coming with the operating system 8.5 with M specific graphics and letterings there. And also a really nice detail and highlight, we have got the new interaction bar from the 5 Series modified for the M5 with M colors right below the instrument cluster, which is really cool. Furthermore, the center console, there you will find the iDrive controller also with an engraved M lettering there, and we have got the M specific buttons directly there to access the setup menus. So for the M setup, for the M mode, for the M hybrid mode, and for the DSC. So everything there at one button away.
So we're in the interior.
Now I'm gonna say this. The more and more I'm hearing about the car, it's if I can only get past the exterior part of the car, if I can get past it, it might be a good car. But that still doesn't change my stance upon it's ugly. Now, I'm going to say this. I know I sound like a fucking hypocrite, so don't get me wrong. I love the M5. Okay? The older M5 is what I would buy that vehicle. I would buy it and you wouldn't hear jack from me. I would buy it. But I'm going to say this though. Before I get that vehicle, I would get the X5. Or I would get the X5M, or I would get the M5 or the X7 with the twin turbo V8. That's just me. I know I'm going to stand by it. But for the most part, it's a good looking vehicle. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to say let me phrase it. It's an ugly vehicle, but it's got good. Damn, I'm shooting myself in the foot all over this damn video. The damn tech got my ass. That's what happened with me. The tech got me. But I'm standing on this though. When it comes down to repair cost of this vehicle and all this stuff, it's going to be an extremely expensive vehicle to repair. But if you have the money to buy one of these, obviously you're not going to keep it that long. Or if you get it, you're not going to be, But still, the vehicle to me, to be honest with you, the vehicle, it looks good. It sounds good on paper. But for the most part, it doesn't seem like it'll be faster than the previous model. Now, people that like to upgrade their cars and stuff, I want to see what they're going to do with it. So maybe my stance will change when people start modifying their BMW M5s, when people start coming up with new stuff to do with it and stuff like that. My stance will change. So just be here for that. But for the most part, just me. For right now, it's just a no. And I'm standing on that. But anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe channel. Damn, now y'all got me on BMW over here building me a damn fucking X7 now. Great. Ain't that something? Knowing I can't afford that motherfucker, but yet I'm building one. Ain't that something? Anyways. Like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast, subscribe.com. I'll see you guys on the flip side. I'll catch you guys later. Bye, guys.